Hello, welcome back to Highlight Crafts. We've got another fantastic hour lined up for all of you guys at home. Manda's already ready, she's got her gloves on. We know it's going to be serious when the gloves come out at the start of the show. It's going to be a messy show, but it's going to be a fabulous one. We've got brand new stencils, which we are super excited about.
They are beautiful.
I've got our airbrush as well, lots of different inks on here, all sorts of goodies coming up across this hour here. But, oh, has it got a life of its own again?
We've got no screen on the camera.
Oh.
Are you all right? Do you need us to go left or right or anything? Mind you can't see us, can you?
Oh, no.
I think we're all right. Yeah, we're all right, aren't we? We're in. We'll have to just
shot.
make sure that we keep in shot as well for her.
We'll try.
We'll help you out best we can.
Oh dear.
Never
Left
mind.
A bit, right a bit, up a bit, down a bit. We'll get there. There we are. We're in the frame. I think we're okay.
Yeah, we're all right. Yeah, we're fine.
Right.
We're fine.
We're fine. We'll be fine. Right, if you are brand new to us here at Highlight Crafts, I will get all of the housekeeping out of the way to start off with, and I'll explain quite how easy it is to shop with us here on live shopping. Now, there's a few different ways you can watch us. You might be watching on our website, it could be on YouTube, it could be on our Facebook page or our Instagram page as well. Now, if you're watching over on Facebook or on our Instagram, you can actually shop while you're watching, which is fabulous. So all you need to do, every single item as we go down this counter will have a code attached to it. All you need to do in that comments box is just type the word shop, followed by whatever that code might be, a little sneaky peek on your screen there of that brand new stencil collection, which is Shop Grandeur. Bit of a fancy title, ain't it?
I know,
Shop
right?
Grandeur. You're going to be typing that into that comments box. Now what will happen is we will send you a message into your inbox, so please do make sure you check your direct messages. And on that link, on that message, there will be a link from us. Now, all you need to do is just click through that link, and that link will take you over to our website, Highlight Crafts. Now, when you get over to our website, you will see that whatever that item is that you've added to your basket, or items, you might be shopping this whole counter and getting lots of goodies in your stash. You'll see that all those items will be waiting for you in your basket. Now, once you're ready, please do make sure you log into your Club Highlight account. If you're not already a member, please do make sure you sign up. It's free to do so. You get savings on every single purchase you make, plus you're going to be getting points on every single purchase as well as that free shipping over £35 or more. So get yourself signed up or logged in, and then you can check your baskets out. Now, if you're watching on the website, you can shop that way as well. Also very simple to do. You'll see whatever show that you're watching, next to that show, all those products will start scrolling through. Click on the ones that you fancy, add them to your basket, get yourself logged in, and then you can check out those baskets. Literally could not be simpler. Super easy to shop with us, so you can get all those crafty goodies added to your baskets and checked out. Now, I think we better start with a brand new launch. Now, new stencils, never been seen before. We've got not one, not two, not three, but 4 brand new 12 by 12 stencils. Now, the way this works out, this is quite crazy given that these are brand new, is that you're going to pay for 2 of these, and then you're going to get the other 2 for free. So you're only paying for 2, but you're going to get all 4 for £29.98. Shop Grandeur with that one. Please do make sure you're spelling that correctly. I know it's a little bit more of a test, that one, let's be honest, spelling wise, but comment that if that's what you want to go for. But Amanda, these are absolutely gorgeous. I mean, the detail in these, especially this one, is just incredible.
Absolutely beautiful. Also think about these not just as they are. So you've got a whole one here and here, but here you've got 4 different corners. So maybe you're going to turn that round and make another pendant. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that'd be nice.
So you've got 4 different. So you've got a different kind of square. So there's 2 there for me, if not 3, because you've got alternatives that we can work with. On this one is beautiful. Not only have you got the large corner mandala, you've got the smaller version opposite, which is just stunning. You've got the lovely filigree, and then you've got this one here as well. So maybe you're going to do a longer strip with these 2 side by side on an edge.
Lovely.
Or you're going to work with this one and go around in a circle. Or with these 2, again, you can put them together and make a whole of a big mandala or something a little bit smaller. So there's a lot happening on these 4 stencils, and they are gorgeous.
They certainly are. And I'm looking into these. Quite often when we talk about dies, we talk about snippability. And it's the same sort of idea with these in terms of your masking. So for example, this bottom one here, this main section in the middle, I'm seeing it into almost like 2 halves. So if you mask off that section, that gorgeous could be like a header for your cards. It could be A lovely, almost like a floral design. Then on the other side, you could be using that on its own. Once again, coming up to this one here, you don't have to use that whole sort of lotus floral on its own right. That top section there, just mask away that bottom area, and you can use that as almost like a lovely little water lily, I suppose, as well. Just so much you can do with them just by starting to play around with them, mixing and matching, just using select areas. It's not just a case of it's a really big stencil, that's what you've got. It's a case of it's a really big stencil, so we can pack more in to give you more options.
Absolutely, yeah, they are. When you've got something like this, it's having the right tools, and this is certainly, because stencils are exactly that. When you've put them into your stash, as long as you look after them, you can use them again and again and again. Today, we've got the fabulous airbrush and the airbrush inks, etc. But you can put all of your Cadence mediums through these, absolutely everything, whether it be the fabulous glitter paste that Stephanie's had on today, the airbrush, anything you can put through here, it will look fantastic. You then just rinse it all off and then either pat it dry if you're going to use it again, or leave it to air dry. Again, anything. So we have said, you know, sometimes people think stencils, okay, it's got to be, you know, just for paper crafting. No, it's not. It also cross-pollinates and covers, gosh, so many different genres, whether it be journaling, making backing papers, so we're in as card crafting at the minute, so you can do all of that, but then bringing in your other items, so such as doing your hot foil and things like that through it as well, putting it onto fabrics. Maybe you're upcycling a jacket or a pair of jeans or something like that. This is where you can also, because that motif on the pocket on a pair of trousers would look beautiful, okay? So then you're onto your fabrics, but then move on again and do your upcycling, because they're really very nice, soft, pliable. You're going to be able to wrap them around as well. So think about putting them on big cylinder glass as well. So a bit more into where the home decor goes to. And then also maybe you are going to do these as a big print and have it as a piece of wall art, or you're going to have it on the set of front on a door or some drawers. So this particular thing, having a stencil, especially the size that these are, really do give you a lot of opportunities to be creative.
They certainly do, and I love the fact that they're sort of broken down, especially these front two. So you've got all those separate icons. So whether you're using the big ones, perhaps for your home decor, I'm seeing especially those sorts of designs on wardrobe doors, I think would be lovely.
Yeah, lovely, yeah.
Or whether you want a little bit of an accent to the background of your cars, you've got a little bit of space that you want to fill, you're just going to add a subtle sort of blush of ink through something like that. You've got all those different crafts covered all within the one collection, which is brilliant. All 4 stencils there, brand new. It's working out that you're getting 2, you're paying for 2, and then you're getting the extra 2 for free. So 4 for $29.98, shop grandeur.
And for 12 by 12 stencils,
that's a great price.
That's a fantastic price. It really is absolutely amazing. Where would you like us to go to next, or do you want me to do a quick demo? Yeah, come on, let's go straight to
let's
demo.
have a look. Let's see these lovely stencils in action. Because that's when they really start to come to life.
Are you sitting comfortable? I don't know whether I'm going to stay sat down or whether I need to stand up. I'm not sure yet. So this, I had a little play with this one earlier.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Look at that. Isn't it beautiful?
Gorgeous.
Absolutely gorgeous. Now, what I can then do to go back into there, oh, look at that. So if I go, are you ready? Let me find where the mirror image is. It is...
Oh, yeah.
There.
It's almost like a reflection in the water.
Let's keep going. There we go. I've got a mirror image. Or do I go a bit further? About there, maybe? How fabulous is that? And do a full big piece. So one's one side, one's the other. So see what you can actually do when you've got a stencil this size as well. Yeah, the buildability, because not only have I got it that way, I could then move it and turn it that way and go sideways.
Oh, yeah, of course.
So I can do this as a 4-way pattern and then build into it again, especially if you're going to do, because one of the things that we bring to you quite often is the tulip, yeah? And when you've got the tulip dies, the fabric dies, they're fantastic. Now imagine doing stencils like this on top of a tie-dye.
Oh, wow. That would be amazing.
You know, if you've got a really nice pastel tie-dye and then you put patterns like this on, or just doing patterns like this and then doing tie-dye on the outside edge, it'd look fantastic. So some of the things that I'm going to have a little play with is obviously we've got our airbrush, and it's fantastic. So it's got the air cylinder, it's USB, you plug the USB in, you switch it, you plug it in, let it charge, and then you've got a little button that turns the compressor on. This is the compressor part, okay? Then you've got the actual airbrush itself and the trigger. The actual ink comes out of this end. This allows you to alter the flow, and then you've got the chamber at the top that then filters through with the ink, and then it comes out when you pull back the trigger. Really, really easy, okay? And if you look after it, it won't get blocked. It's fine, but you need to keep it clean. Now, I've got quite a few things on my desk, but one thing I'm actually, because I've already used this, you've seen this one because I've actually done a little bit of that. I don't know where to keep stick it on me. So on here, like I said, this is quite a cute one because we've got some of these wonderful, all right. Okay, so David's not here at the moment, everybody, because he's on his holidays. So Amanda's been raiding his cupboard. Okay?
He'll never know.
So don't dob on me.
Don't tell him.
Okay?
Back tomorrow.
He's back tomorrow. Please don't tell him I've been raiding David's cupboard.
He'll definitely know.
Huh?
He'll definitely know.
Oh.
Just like you would know.
I hope he doesn't. I've had some bits off his desk, so I hope he doesn't know.
He won't know.
I
won't
hope
have
not.
a clue. He'll be too happy that he's back at work.
And there's all that alcohol you've been drinking, I think. You're still in your system.
No, it's not. I've not had no alcohol.
No,
What are you
David.
talking? Oh, yeah. He won't have a clue, will he?
No.
So I've taped it down. Now you can use your stencil spray. So what I've got on my desk is some of the colourways, and Lily has actually got these on the counter. All I'm going to do is choose a colourway, but before I do any of that, I'm going to take some clean water, put some clean water actually in that chamber. I'm going to switch it on and I'm going to charge it. Okay? Don't worry, I'm not going to get you, Laura.
Poor Laura
Okay.
just took a step backwards and thought, oh
So
no.
you can see it's letting the water flow through. Okay? Don't turn it round, man. I might spray myself. Can you imagine if I put my glasses down and then did
Oh,
that and then
dear.
move my glasses? So I'm going to take one of the pinks.
Oh, that's a lovely colour.
It's gorgeous. Absolutely amazing colourways that we've got here. So I'm going to pop some in here, and it's very fluid ink for the airbrush, okay? Really fluid, which it's got to be because of how it comes through the nozzle. And can you see that's a lovely colour, isn't it? So what I'm going to do is switch it on. I'm just going to prime it so we start seeing the colour come through. There we go. Okay, and then it's so easy. So I'm going to go short bursts like that. And being able to do this and upcycle, recycle, and do stuff like this, I think is just brilliant. Now I've gone one way, I'm going the other way, and then if you want to, you can just do little circles. All that has done is made sure that I've got a cover everywhere because I've got swirls and things on my stencil. Yeah. And then, all being well,
Oh, now that's lovely.
how
Oh,
cool's that?
that's gorgeous. But how quick and easy is that?
It's really quick and easy. Sorry?
It's like a face.
Oh, it does.
It does look like a
Looks
face.
like an owl. Do you not think? Little owl's beak on there.
I've got bird, I've got a beak and its eyes, its little ears. So let's do more because there's so much more that I want to share with you with regards to what this can do. But these stencils are beautiful, okay? So I've got this lovely big element in the middle. So let's take that away. And I have got myself...
And in terms of washing off the ink on there, would it just be soapy water? Will get that off quite nicely?
Yeah, just wipe it away.
Oh, perfect. Easy.
Yeah, absolutely, just wipe it away like that.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, it's very easy to remove. So, put it on that way. So now I can make myself a backing paper.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I'm going to pop that on like that. And I'm not going to be too precise about it. going to put my tape back on, and I do advise when you're doing this, cover your surfaces, because you don't want to be doing this on your best dining room furniture.
Oh, no.
Okay, I'm just going to say. Now, I have actually got quite a lot of pink still in there. Yeah, so I'm going to switch it back on, and I'm going to do a little bit of an ombre. Now, as you can see, when I'm holding it, it's really light to hold, and I'm just going to pull the trigger back, okay? And what I tend to do, this is just me, to get a nice, that's why I said I would stand up, because I actually move with it. Yeah.
Little airbrush dance.
Little airbrush dance. So I find moving with it actually helps.
Such a beautiful lay down of colour, isn't it? It's just
It is. Now that's
gorgeous.
stopped. You can hear that it's run out. So what I'm now going to do is, what did I do? I did, shall we go, let's go yellow.
Oh, very nice.
I'm going to leave the pink alone. I'm not going to change it. But I'm going to backfill with some yellow. Okay? And I'm leaving the two out that I'm working with. Switching it back on again. And then again, but this time.
Oh, the yellow's coming through now.
Look at that.
That's lovely.
Now, I don't know any other technique anywhere where you can get this kind of blend. Okay? Not to how clean it's going to look. Okay? Even with ink brushes. Inking, blending.
Not that seamless. My goodness, look at that. Wow. The colours are stunning as well.
That is a seamless blend, and you only ever get that when you've got an airbrush. Isn't that beautiful?
And is that onto regular cardstock? Or
Just onto, no, 250
Just
GSM.
250, wow.
Our 250 GSM cardstock. But isn't that beautiful paper now? Now, not only can you do backing papers, where's that come from?
Probably the one that was stuck on your apron.
Anyway, I just didn't know where that had come from. Let's use one of these corners. Okay,
yeah.
and I'm not worried about keeping everything clean because it was just, you know. So where's I've got an envelope somewhere. Ha ha!
There it is.
There it is. Okay, and we've got one that's a swell.
Oh, that's a lovely design, that one. How useful is that going to be? Use that time and time again.
Aren't you? You really are. I'm going to pop that on there, but this time I want to cover over. I want to keep it intact, but I'm going to do a little bit of masking.
Okay.
Now, to mask off, that's it. You just cover over the bit that you don't want it to come through, okay? Really, really easy. So I'm going to mask that off as well. And you can use a cardstock. So if you've got a piece of card and you want to cover over a piece of card, absolutely you can. So I'm going to cover over that piece, even though, okay, and I've still got that lovely yellow in there, which I'm just going to leave it in because I don't want to waste it. But again, switch it on, and hang on a minute, I've missed a bit. Let's cover that bit up.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I don't want it anywhere else. And again, now imagine this is wedding stationery. Yeah, it's that you're doing.
Oh, beautiful.
And all your envelopes are going to have filigrees like that on them.
Gorgeous.
Isn't that lovely? And then you've got your addresses and things on there. Absolutely love doing that.
Some of your little corners as well would be
Yeah,
perfect
in
for
your
a
little
flap.
corners.
Yeah.
So then also, you know that little corner that we've got?
Yeah.
Where is it? To use that one. I can put that on there like that. Look.
Oh, perfect.
So all I'm going to do is line it up. I'm going to put a piece of cardstock underneath the envelope lip. Is that a thing?
I think so.
Have I called that the right thing?
Envelope lip, yeah.
Yeah, lip.
Yeah.
What is it?
I think you're right. All I can see now looking at that stencil is the little owl's face.
have your tape ready. But again, because of where it, I'm going to move that along a little bit. Come on, line up. But I'm just going to tape it down just for added security and not for any other reason. So, again, what colour are we going with, Lily? Pick a colour, any colour.
Oh, that nice deep blue.
The deep blue.
Yes.
Right, because we're changing it. This one, have I gone with the right one?
Yeah, that's lovely.
We need to clean it. On here, I've got pipette. Clean water. Pop it in here. Again, more clean water. Okay. Swill it around. You can see that that's what's happening. I'm going to switch it on and allow the airbrush, the water to go through. Now, I'm going to tip that out, switch it off, more water. Okay, but as you can see in there, it actually doesn't look too dirty, does it?
No,
it doesn't look too bad. However, one thing that you do need when you're actually doing your airbrushing is a wet cloth.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to switch it on. I'm going to cover over the nozzle. Look how much ink is still in there.
Wow.
Okay, and by doing that as well, I've actually cleaned the end of that nozzle, but there's still quite a bit of ink in there because if we're going to go to blue, we want it to be blue. Yeah, so again, just a little bit more clean water, give it a swizz around. First of all, switch it on, allow it to flow through, and then press on there and allow it to, it's like a back bubbles, back blowing it, okay? I'm happy with that. That's fairly clean, but again, keep a wet cloth nearby because when it's wet, it's better, okay? It's a better seal and cleans it a lot easier.
Okay.
So I'm going to shake up this little bit of ink and then pop this in. This blue looks lovely.
It's a nice colour, that one, isn't
It's
it?
a gorgeous colour blue. So now I've masked everything off, I've covered it all up, and we're doing the actual seal of the envelope. Is that the right word? Does
Envelope
anybody
flap.
know what it's actually called? Can you text in for us, please?
Yeah, let
Because
us
I'm not
know.
really sure. So again, switched it on, gentle pulls, and I'm doing a really nice, just gentle.
If we were to hold on the button continuously, what would happen instead of short bursts?
You'd get more like that.
Okay.
But to me, I use a lot more liquid.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
So the short burst helps you to conserve your liquid a bit?
Yeah.
Brill. Okay, easy as that.
Look at that.
Oh, that's
Isn't that lovely on your
gorgeous.
envelopes?
Doesn't it finish it off nice?
Isn't that just beautiful?
Gorgeous.
Now, if you got an envelope that was like that, you would definitely know that there isn't something, there's no bill or anything in there,
definitely
is there?
not.
Isn't that beautiful? And then not only finishing it there, so let's go one step further. Okay, so we've done all of that. Pop that on there. Pop that on there. And I've got a little bit of mess on this.
Or just stick a butterfly over it afterwards. It'll be fine.
Stick a butterfly over it.
Solution to everything, right?
It is, yes. So, with your dies and things like that, that's too big. Have I got another one? Oh, I've got loads here, look. There we go. I'm going to pop that in the middle of there like that. Okay, I'm going to put blue in here again.
Yeah.
And then again. Stay.
Could always use a bit of your
Tape.
Yeah, or your stencil spray.
Stencil
on the back.
spray would be better.
Got your stencil spray on the show as well, so if you are looking for that, we do have Arcade and stencil spray on the show, which is $9.99, and it's shop spray if you want a bottle of that, which is fabulous for use with all of your stencils. Oh, that's a bit cool, isn't it?
So where you're going to write on your envelope, you would have your address, and then you turn it over and it matches.
Love it. Absolutely love it. Think of all the nesting dies that you've got in your crafty
Absolutely.
stash. Turn all of them into masks.
Yes,
And use
all
them with
of
your
them.
airbrush.
All of them into masks.
All of them. That'll be
As
a
well
lot of
as
masks.
using with your stencil, because now I've done that, where's another one? Let me bring this one in.
Oh, I love that one. absolutely
Okay,
stunning.
so I'm now putting that on here. Now, you're definitely not going to get an envelope that looks like this.
Oh gosh, no, absolutely
Okay,
not.
absolutely, no word of a lie. You're just not going to get an envelope, are you, that looks like this?
Seeing that
Some more
design
blue
with,
in.
against the blue makes me think of a snowflake almost. So it could be Christmas. You want it to be?
Yes, it could be, absolutely. So again, like that.
Oh, it's ever so therapeutic just even to watch it. It's like poetry in motion.
Because you've got tone on tone now. So where you've got the blue already, you've now got tone on tone.
How beautiful. And look how soft that is in the centre.
Isn't that lovely?
You could not get that effect with any other medium apart from an airbrush.
You can't do that without an airbrush. Isn't that gorgeous?
It really is.
So when you get that, that would be lovely. So you could have done that and then gone over the top with the gold or anything like that, and still have the space where you can actually put in your addresses and things like that. But now making your backgrounds, etc., are just incredible. I must admit, out of the tools that I have in my stash, and I have one or two,
just a few.
this is one of my favourite things to use because of what it allows me to do. This is just one of those things that you need in your stash. You will use it not only for your home decors and things like that, but also for your flower making. It's so easy to do the centres of your flowers, etc., when you've got an airbrush like this, because it doesn't leave any, you know, like even if you're using a really soft brush, you can sometimes get an edge or a line. You don't get that with this at all. It's stunning. Do you want to go back to the stencils and you recap and I'll reset?
Right, so Amanda will try. She's made a lot of a mess already.
I know, I've only been at it 2 minutes.
Yeah, she's only done one demo and we're already
covered.
Got a lot out, but that is part of the fun when it comes to your fantastic stencils. And we do have a brand new collection here, launched about half an hour ago. So these are literally hot off the press. The designs are absolutely exquisite. I mean, talk about decadent designs. This just fits the bill absolutely perfectly. And even though it's a brand new launch, the way that it works out, if you're going for the bundle, you're paying for 2 and you're getting the other 2 for free, which when it comes to really large 12 by 12 stencils, the largest size that you pretty much see on the market, is incredible value for money. Getting all 4 for $29.98. Shop Grandeur for that one is going to get you all 4. Now the designs here are just exquisite. So with some of them, so for the top 2 especially, it's that full design of the 12 by 12. But as we move to these other 2 stencils at the front here, and these could be the 2 that you're getting for free, you can see what we've done is we've broken it down into component parts. So of course, yes, you can use that full 12 by 12 as a background in its entirety if you want to, but picking out those different elements like we saw in the demo there, that could be a little design onto your envelope flaps. You could be using that as a little motif in the centre of your card. I say little, not quite, it's a little motif in the centre of your card. You could be masking into this, so perhaps you're just using certain elements. And it's the same sort of idea for this beautiful design as well. You've got all of those different individual components that flourish on its own right. Is just absolutely exquisite. You've got your larger mandala and your smaller, and it's complementary in design. That of course you could be popping back to back to create that full mandala design, or just leave it as a corner. It looks equally gorgeous in that sense as well. But there's just so many different options when you start to bring in and mix and match with all the different mediums you've already got in your crafty stash. Perhaps you want a perfect excuse to use all those inks that you've accumulated over the years, all those lovely pastes that you might have in your crafty stash, all those sprays. What a perfect opportunity to bring some of those goodies out and use them with gorgeous artwork that we've got in this collection. Shop Grandeur here, $29.98 will get you all 4. It's a price that you'll be paying if you go for 2 individually, but you can get all 4 today for that incredible price. You're buying 2, you're getting 2 for free on a brand new product, which is just quite frankly remarkable. So we love that. Brand new Shop Grandeur if you want to go for all 4 of those. Then next up, we did just see this in action demo with Amanda, and it's a pretty cool piece of kit. This is Shop Brush for your airbrush. This is your ultra fine airbrush kit. You're getting all of those different components you need to get started with those gorgeous blended effects. You do get your USB charging cable as well, so you're going to be charging this on the side there using that cable that is included as well. We talk quite often here at Highlight Crafts about having that one extra thing that's going to sort of revitalise all those elements that you've already got in your collection, and I think this is a perfect example of that. How many dies have you got in your crafty stash? Things like nesting dies that you can use as masks. This is going to revitalise those and let you use them in a completely different way. How about all of those different stencils that you might already have in your crafty stash? Or perhaps you're a scan and cut user, you've got your Mylar, you've got all of those different cutting files that you can turn into your own stencils. How brilliant to be able to get that lovely airbrush result without having to worry about using inks. Perhaps you're someone that struggles using inks. This is a perfect way to get that lovely blended result in little to no effort whatsoever. Gives you such a professional finish. It's an amazing piece of kit, one that really is going to take your crafty stash to the next level and breathe new life into items that you might have had for years and years. Shop Brush will get you that starter kit, $34.99, and please don't forget that is before your club discount. And if you're brand new to Club Highlight, every single purchase you're going to get a minimum of 5% off. So when you're looking at that price, please do take another 5% off, and that's going to get that fantastic goodie home to you that you can start using with all those lovely stencils, die cuts, all those goodies that you've got in your crafty stash already, or perhaps alongside these brand new stencils that will work hand in hand together. Now we do have some of the inks that will go alongside your airbrush absolutely perfectly. We've got a few different options when it comes to these inks. Now this top selection here, I believe you're getting all 4 rows of these, blimey. Getting 15 colours in total here. This one's Shop Artist, your airbrush ink. This is set number 1, and you're getting these gorgeous 15 different colourways. So lots of really lovely bright zingy colours that you can see here. I believe these blues were the ones that we just used onto that lovely envelope seal. You've got the lovely red colour tones, your pink, all that sort of rainbow of colour there. Going to give you a great basis to get started if you are new to your airbrush tool. Lots to get crafting with there. Shop Artist, $27.99 for all 15 colours. Coming in these lovely handy little bottles that you can just decant into your airbrush nice and easily. That's your first option. Then we have our second option down the front here. Slightly different configuration of colours here. Some more neutral colourways in this one. You've got your white in there as well. I think this one's your black. It certainly is. You get your black and your white in this collection. 15 different colours. This one is called your Specialist colours. So if you want to go for this one, this is Shop Specialist. Once again, $27.99 will get you all 15 colourways as part of that collection. Then we have some inks that are a little bit special, I have to say. Amanda, these are probably my favourite. They are absolutely gorgeous. These are more of your sort of special effect colourways when it comes to these gorgeous selections that we've got here. Oh, thank you. Now look at that. If I tilt that in the light, so you at home can see. Oh, there it is. Look how beautiful that is. Can you imagine that through those brand new stencils with that flourish design? It would be stunning. So these are your more speciality sorts of inks here. These are your iridescent colourways. Absolutely gorgeous collection. We've got 3 different options when it comes to our iridescent sprays. Just look at that though, absolutely gorgeous onto your background there. So first of all, we've got our opulent selection. You are getting 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 colourways here, including the really useful white iridescent. You can see as you tilt that in the light there, it shows up all those different colours, a little bit like your mother of pearl with that look. $24.99 will get you all 10 of those. Shop Opulent is your first selection. Then the next one down, sort of slightly darker colour tones. I'd probably describe this more like your jewel colour tones with this one. Oh, there you go. Somebody thought the same as I did. I didn't actually know it was called Jewel. Funny coincidence. There you go. Shop Jewel for that one. $24.99 will get you another 10 colours in those lovely deep, rich colour tones that will work perfectly alongside those gorgeous new stencils. 10 of those for $24.99. Shop Jewel. And then at the bottom here, we've got something a little bit more bright and bold. This is Shop Rich for your rich colourways. Another 10 of these in your iridescent finishes for $24.99. Beautiful, lovely, bright colour tones, but really classy. That colour, isn't that gorgeous? Look at that, your teal. Just beautiful.
It's yummy, isn't it?
Isn't it beautiful? Can you use these iridescent ones onto darker coloured card, or are they just for light?
No, you can use them onto black as
Ooh.
well. You are going to be able to see the interference that's in them as well. They are beautiful.
Very nice. Another 10 of those. Shop Rich, $24.99 for those ones. And then quickly, just before we get back over to demo, we'll just quickly show you our stencil brushes. Now these are fabulous if you want to use your paints or your inks alongside these stencils. Of course, we're showing you the airbrush today, but you can be using all those different mediums. You're getting a dual pack here, 3 in each, so you're getting 6 brushes in total, £9.99 for your Creative Nature's line stencil brushes. Sharp Nature if you want to go for those. And then finally, one of our absolute favourites. This is the best spray for stencils that I personally have ever used. I have to say I've used a few in the past. This is the best. No stringiness, no sort of over stickiness, if that makes sense. You're not going to pop it on the back of your stencils, you remove it and half your card comes back with it. This is going to give you that perfect finish for professional results and just makes it super easy when you're using any of your stencils. Shop Spray, £9.99 for your stencil adhesive, and that's going to last an awful long time with all that you've got in that can there. So Shop Spray if you want to go for that one. Now, Amanda, I know she's primed, she's ready. Let's get back over to demo.
I am. So I've gone with purple.
Purple.
Gone
Like
with
me a bit purple.
And it's beautiful. Okay, so these again are the airbrushing. So again, switch it on. I popped it in the chamber at the top. I made sure I cleaned it out quite well. But before I do that, I am just going to let it go through a little bit because I don't want. I can just see that there's a blue haze coming through there. So now I can just spray on this, and this can be a card blank that I'm doing. Okay, so that is my purple, and don't want any more of that, so I'm just going to rinse it out like so. And like I've been showing you, always go in with clean water afterwards. You are going to create yourself quite a muddy puddle like this. Okay, there we go.
Oh, must be like swamp water.
It does look a bit like swamp water. So that is something that is going to happen, but you do need to keep your airbrush clean, okay? So again, that little technique of holding over a damp cloth, okay? Yeah, like so. So
That
now,
noise really makes me giggle, I have to say.
sorry, the bubbles.
Yeah,
It is quite amusing, isn't it?
It
You
is.
know, small things and all of
well,
that.
yes, yeah, very true.
So I'm now going to pop in the pink. And now all I'm doing at the moment is even the simplest of things. So how quick you work with your airbrush is fantastic. So I could have had all my 12 by 12 stencils out and got it all laid out, that I'd got my backing papers, you know, your plain 12 by 12s.
Yeah.
And now you think, right, I'm going to make myself some papers, whether they be for Christmas, journaling, whatever it is that you might want to do. So, or even just white. I mean, your lovely posh creams and card that you've had just recently that's been 12 by 12. These stencils are going to work beautifully with, okay? So you've got it all laid out. You can make backing papers so quickly and get yourself a stash, built up a stash really easily. So I've now put the pink in. Do the same thing again until I can see a bit of the pink haze coming through, which I can. And then again, I'm going to go back in. And I have, there, just let that bit go down there.
So even with the most intricate and detailed of stencils, this airbrush is still going to work a treat, isn't it?
It is. It's such a fine mist. Even when you have done things like you did a mask, I wouldn't get rid of that. That is now something that I'm going to use on another project.
Absolutely.
So nothing is wasted when you're doing things like this. That is now really simple card front with a sentiment on, done.
Wow. Isn't that lovely?
Really, really quickly. Really quickly. Or I can now go back in and just do a little tiny bit of it and choose where the little piece that I want on there. You don't have to go for everything that is on the stencil. So, you know, when we were saying about it being, having the larger piece, it matches, okay? So we know it matches. So on this one now, what I can do is flip it around like so, and just use some of that. Is that somebody's tummy rumbling?
I'm from all the way over there.
I heard that over here. Did you get that? It went,
I did, yeah,
did
did
you
I?
hear it? I'm surprised you didn't all get it on the camera then, because that was loud.
It was like a small earthquake.
That was a loud tummy rumble.
It was.
That I can't believe how much that was, Amber. Are we thinking that you might need something to eat, darling? I think you might need some food. So now all I'm doing is creating a mask, okay? Oops.
I'm just thinking as well, you know when you finish with the airbrush and you get plenty of ink still left on the stencil?
Yes.
Could you transfer
Just wipe
that?
it out, yeah. Just
Could
rub
you
it
pop
through.
a piece of card over the top and like brayer over the top?
You can.
Okay.
You can. You can do loads with it. Spritz it, put a piece of card on the top and brayer over the top. Let me just finish this little corner off, because this card has literally taken, other than chatting and doing, literally seconds. And just imagine if you were batch making.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, if you've got a wedding, or you were got in, you know, like newborn, or anything like that you were doing. Ta-da!
Wow.
Now I know that I can put that back in place, and I've got that. But I like the fact that I've got the big with the little. I've got that symmetrical, or I'm mirroring that image so it matches all the way through. Now I can go back in, got a little bit of colour, maybe put an oval in the middle like
yeah,
so.
that works nicely.
It would work
Yeah.
lovely. Then put your sentiment on. It is so easy working with an airbrush and stencils. They are a match made in heaven. They really are. It's fantastic. And these stencils, like I've just shown you, even though you've got portions of them, you've got the smaller one or the larger one, they all work and mix together.
They really
Every
do.
single one of these is going to work together. And also with, you know, future that are coming up, they're just wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. So, what would you like us to do now, Amber? I'm just going to get rid of some of my tape, because my tape's messy. Yes, please.
Right, come on then, let's have a quick recap of our stencils.
Oh, thank you, Mrs. H.
She's not wrong. They were lovely demos, absolutely gorgeous. And you can see how easy it is to work with
It is
these
easy.
fantastic stencils, especially when you've got your airbrush. They like go hand in hand absolutely perfectly. Now these are brand new, never seen before today. We launched them just under an hour ago, and they are absolutely stunning. I mean, talk about large statement designs with this one. Just amazing artwork that you've got the ability to bring your inks in, your airbrush, your paste, all those goodies that you've already got in your crafty stash are going to go hand in hand with these. Now, perhaps you've got something like your fine liner pens and you want to go in and doodle into all the detail. Of course, you can do that as well, and that would work beautifully well. You've got all four of these designs to get playing about with, whether you're using that full design in its entirety, whether you're going in masking away elements and starting to use smaller sections, whether you're going to mix and match across the four sets. However you choose to use these, they are very, very strong statement designs. They're going to work perfectly for lots of different crafts, whether it's your card making, your home decor. Don't forget as well with these, with them being that lovely quality mylar, you can actually flex these. If you want to go around something that's curved, perhaps on a vase or anything like that that's got that curvature to it, you can actually bend them around to fit the curve of that item and then add your medium through that way as well. So lots of options in terms of your upcycling with these fabulous stencils. Now, the way that it works out with these is you're going to pay for two of them. It could be these two, could be those two, could be any two. You're paying for just two of them though, and then you are going to get the other two for absolutely nothing, which is incredible for a brand new launch. To only be paying for half of the collection, but getting the full collection to craft with is just fabulous. Shop Grandeur is going to get you all four of these, $29.98 for all four of those. They should be $19.99 each, but not today. You are getting all four for $29.98. Then next up we have our airbrush. Now we have seen how easy this is to use in action with Amanda there. Shop Brush will get you a full collection of all of your components for your airbrush. You have the USB charging cable included as well, so nice and easy to recharge this when you need to. It's going to work hand in hand with all of the inks that we've got on the show as well. We've got sort of our regular colourways, plus we've got our iridescence as well. A great one to have in your crafty stash. We talk often about that, having that one more thing that's going to breathe new life into older items that you've got in your crafty stash, and this is a perfect example example of that. All those stencils that you've got, perhaps it's new ones that you're buying today, perhaps it's ones that you've had in your stash for many, many years, a great way of breathing new life into those. Perhaps you've got dies that you're going to create masks with, things like your nesting dies will be perfect for use alongside this airbrush tool. Maybe you've got your scan and cut and you've got all those cutting files that are going to be ideal for creating your own stencils. This is going to work perfectly with those. Just lots and lots of different items that I'm sure you've already got in your crafty stash that will work perfectly alongside this airbrush. Really easy to use, really easy to clean. You're seeing that all in action with Amanda, and $34.99 before your club discount will get this home to you so you can get crafting and creating with this amazing airbrush kit. Now, to go alongside our airbrush, we do have a few different selections of your inks that you can use alongside the brush itself. We'll start off with our, I don't want to call them regular because I feel like that's doing them a disservice, but your non-iridescent colourways here. First set here, you're getting 15 of your different ink bottles for use with your airbrush. Shop Artist for this collection, 15 different colours in total. Then the next colourway there at the front, you've got another 15 different colours for $27.99, and this one is Shop Specialist for those colourways that includes both the white and the black inks. And then we have 3 different options when it comes to your iridescent colourways. So first of all, you've got the options at the top here, your opulent colourways. Shop Opulent, $24.99. We'll get all 10 of these coming home to you. Then the next selection here are dual colour tones, $24.99 once again before your club discount, so take the relevant discount off that to see the price you'll be paying today. $24.99 for 10 of your dual colour tones, and then finally at the front there, $24.99 for 10 of your rich colour tones. Shop Rich for those ones. Now, I've got just under 10 minutes left on the show. Amanda is busy airbrushing away, if that's the right verb to use. I know, where's that?
We only got 10 minutes. Are you having...
I'm not. I'm not.
Who's
Where's the time
pinched?
thief?
Who's pinched that?
Time? It's flown by. So I think we better go back over to demo and see what Amanda's crafting up for us now.
Okay, so really simple. I've done myself a frame. I've made myself a little frame. And then I'm building myself an ombre, which then will give me the opportunity of then putting any of my 2 red robins on here.
Oh, yeah.
Building up anything like that. It is so super simple to do when you're working with this. Really quick to change your colourways as well. So I'm just going to make sure that it's coming through. There we go.
So once we've airbrushed our background, once it's dry, if we wanted to die cut into it, could we do that?
Absolutely.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you can be doing, do you know, the things that you can do when you've got an airbrush and you've got all of these techniques that are available to you. It's unbelievable. Now, we do have the little clean-up pot, which I think is quite amazing.
We absolutely do.
So you pop that on there, pop that in there, switch it on. It actually gives you a free hand.
Oh, easy as that.
And then you can clean it.
So our essential cleaning kit for your airbrush, details now are on your screen for that one. It's shop clean, and $24.99 will get you that full kit to make sure that you're keeping your airbrush nice and squeaky clean, so you can be using it for many years to come.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, because when you've got something like this, I mean, flipping heck, I'm trying to think actually, how long have I had my airbrushes? I've actually got 2 variations.
Ooh.
I have got the one that is tethered.
Okay.
Okay, that was my first purchase, was the one that was tethered. And I must admit, nowadays, if I'm doing any airbrushing, whether it's for flowers, for anything like that, I do tend to go with my rechargeable because I'm no longer tethered, okay? And also it's a bit quicker clean up as well. Yeah. So, yeah, I do tend to sometimes think I like to go that way, that I go with this, because it gives you, again, if you're doing wall stencils, I'm not going to do it on the wall.
Oh.
You take it with you. Sorry? Love me too. Yeah. Well, this is your wall. You did it. So you can stencil, take it with you. If you're doing it onto a piece of furniture, you're here. You know, you've got the movability. The one that I have at home has got a long cord on it. And you have to, if I was to do this and be moving, I've then got to be tethered, I've got to be plugged in, and then I've also got the cord where I've got to keep moving my actual compressor with me. This makes it so much easier. If you can purchase one of these, absolutely, it's a must. And then So now this is just a little scene. And it's beautiful how it all comes together. But I've made myself a mask.
Oh, that reveal's amazing. Look at that. It's like a piece of artwork. It's like a watercolour painting.
So that is how beautiful it is for you in your hands, for you now to be able to go in maybe with a black line and do trees and things. If you're going to add colour and painting onto this, it is fantastic. If you can have this and put this in your baskets, absolutely do, because what it does then is expand everything else that you've actually already got at home. It is wonderful. So shall I just keep demoing until we get to the end?
Yeah. More techniques, please. We're loving it.
So, okay, another one.
Okay.
And some of the colours might end up being a bit strange, but we'll go with it.
Bit of modern art.
Okay.
That's what we'll call it.
So I've got a bit of pink and blue in there now. But this is how easy it's going to be.
What a great use to revitalise and find a different way to use all those nesting dies that you've accumulated over the years, and just a completely different way to use them. Look at that. Backgrounds almost instantly.
It is instant. All of that you can now do, and it's faded out. It's just stunning. Okay, let's do another one, but then let's do it the opposite way. Okay, so instead of having it that I've done the stencil, let's I'm gonna just do, how many have I got? I've got 3, haven't I? I'm doing it into the bin.
She is, yeah, she's not doing it over the floor.
Okay.
You can say.
I'll do David's waft. So now I can pop these down. All I've done that for is to stop it flying around because of the pressure from the wrong side. Let's come on.
Have you stuck on both sides?
No.
Stay where you are.
Don't move. So now you can then do things like this.
Well,
And it's just a case of playing. The closer you get to it, the darker the colour. The further away, the softer. I like to spray further away because I get a softer colour, but I go in with more blending.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
I do. So the more times you're going over it, the darker and darker.
Darker, yeah, because you can add. I prefer to go in far lighter because I'm in more control and I can add to that.
You can always add, but you can't take away.
Never take away.
How many times have we heard that over the years? Blimey.
But now,
Oh, a plus a 2 for 1, so you get your background, then you get your die cuts as well that you can use on another project.
look at that. How easy is
Gorgeous.
that?
So easy.
It is just incredible. Now, all of them, you know, your stencils, working with it all together. So I've done that. I've put my hearts on there. Where's my stencils gone? They're under here somewhere. See what I get really carried away? I get so carried... I want to go with this one because this actually is a bit of a favourite.
I think that does have to be my favourite. It's
This
just
one?
Beautiful, yeah.
It is, isn't it?
Just so decorative. All that almost like a pin dot detail is just
It is.
outstanding.
Isn't it
really
gorgeous?
is. Really
So
is.
now I can go...
I tell you, I'm seeing that actually in a window in whites to be your falling snow, your snowflakes.
Yes.
That would be good. A nice big bay window.
Big bay. Oh, that'd be
yeah.
lovely.
Be lovely.
Right, okay. So now I can go back over it. Sometimes it doesn't look like very much is happening. And it's the same when you do any stenciling. You think, oh, okay, that's, but what's happening? What is actually going on? Because you can't always see. You know, at the moment you're going, not getting much of it, but I'm just doing circles. Okay? Just circles. Laying that layers down. I'm doing layer upon layer on the outer edge.
Oh, that's stunning. Just that hint makes a massive
Look at that.
difference. That's beautiful.
Look what you can be doing. That in itself is a card blank or a backing paper, a piece of journal art. I would cut it down and where it needs to be blended, you know, cut it all down. But look at what you can actually achieve by using masks and then using your stencils over the top.
Wow.
Isn't it beautiful?
It's absolutely stunning. That's just one of the 4 stencils
only
that
one
you're
of them.
getting as part of that brand new collection. Shop Grandeur will get you all 4. You're paying for 2, but you're actually getting 4 as part of the collection. Brand new launch. If you want to go for your airbrush as well, that is on the show. Shop Brush, I do believe. Yeah, Shop Brush will bring that one to you. That hour has absolutely flown by, quite frankly. I hope you guys at home are feeling as inspired as we are here in the studio.
Flown.
Please do check out your baskets. So anything you've got in your baskets, of course, is not yours until you check out. So please do make sure you log in and get yourself checked out. Now that's us done for the afternoon. We will be back later today at 6 o'clock. I believe it's Stephanie and Mel, maybe.
I think
We're
it
not
could
sure.
be.
Could be.
I think it could be. I think it was something from this morning, but we've had to have a bit of a change of a plan.
We have. Well, tune in, be one of us, be fun, whatever it is. But thank you so much for your company. Thank you, Amanda, feeling totally inspired. And
Love
thank you
that.
to you guys at home. We'll see you again very, very soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.